Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Dark Souls with the Anor Lonbro. I'm Lumper, this is Largely Mediocre Gaming. We're in the painted world of Ariamis, where I've done quite a lot of camera. I've got the painting guardian armor that we were looking for some time. And I have opened this door, I've killed the undead dragon, I've got quite a lot done up in Ariamis. What we're going to do now is head to the graveyard and we're going to fight King Jeremiah. There we go. Oh, I didn't reverse my hollowing, did I? No, I did, yeah. Okay, so we should get invaded somewhere around here by an NPC. So, the big thing I wanted to talk about today is that, oh here we go, this is Jeremiah, is that I got into a demo of Dark Souls 2, because I was at Comic-Con, I think I mentioned this in the Kerbal Space Program video, and I got to play a bit of Dark Souls 2, which is very exciting. Oh, this dickhead. He's got no poise though, so I can just stun lock him. Oh, Firestorm, get away. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, so I got to play the Dark Souls 2 demo. It's the same one we've seen at TGS with like the Mirror Knight and all of that. And it was a hell of a lot of fun. I wanted to talk about that a bit today. That's him down. Cool, cool. And for my troubles I get the Notched Whip, which is kind of a shit weapon, but there we go. Free humanity. I think now I can summon him for the Priscilla fight as well. Not gonna, but it's worth knowing. This place is creepy. Look at all this. Look at this creepy shit. So yeah, this demo. The first thing to note about it was that the design was really good. Like, it felt a lot more dynamic than Dark Souls 1 does. So what I mean by that is there is more of a sense of the world changing a bit around you and enemy encounters being a bit more sort of fluid. So instead of, I bloody hate the phalanxes. So for example, there were these statues that you had to, oh dear. There were these statues you could fight, and they sort of came alive as you went through the room, which was really interesting. It sort of felt, oh god, this door's locked. I don't know where I'm going. I hate Ariamis so much. Fucking phalanxes, man. Let's drink some of this. Oh god, I hate these bastards. Picking away at them, picking away one by one. One-shotted, bitch. So yeah, the design of the levels was really cool. It felt a lot more like the world was sort of reacting to you rather than just the way enemies in Dark Souls are quite passive. You know, they'll sort of let you come at them, they'll take their time. Whoa. Oh, the phalanxes won't though, because the phalanxes are scary. Oh, dick. Oh shit. Fucking phalanxes, man. Oh, go to hell. So there was this really interesting oh god, I've completely lost what I was even talking about. I've just been so focused on fighting the damn phalanxes. So yeah, the demo. Oh, so many things I wanted to talk about. So yeah, there's a lot more variety in the design. That was the first thing to notice. So, as I mentioned, you've got these cool enemies that like reacted and they came alive as you were walking past them. That was really cool. There was more of the levels were quite varied as well. Obviously this was a demo, so I don't know how much that's going to be reflected in the final game, but in the demo at least you went from like being inside to like, then a darker area where you had to use a torch to be able to see, and then you were outside in the sunlight and you know you could move along rooftops and things. So there was a lot of like variety even within one section, and then you moved from there straight into like a big dynamic boss fight. So it's quite interesting. Oh, I need to go this way, don't I? Oh god, no, I got the fucking wheel skeletons and all. I hate this place. Esther's time. One down. About a dozen to go. Yeah, the graphics were also a lot better in this demo that I played. Like, I think it's been mentioned before that Dark Souls 2 looks a lot. Whoa! It's a much prettier game than Dark Souls 1. Because Dark Souls 1, shit, I'm dead. So yeah, Dark Souls 1 was a nice looking game in terms of the level design and the enemy design, but the actual rendering and the graphics behind it weren't so great. So like, if you look even there, the water textures are a bit shit, the textures are muddy, and if you look at trees, it's all like that 2D sprites. So if I turn the camera, you can sort of see leaves begin to like phase in and out because it's all just 2D sprites and things and tricks. So it sounds like they're going to be improving that a lot. And it looked really, really good. There was a lot more dynamic lighting. There was a lot better rendering. The magic and the sort of light effects looked really cool. Oh, what? I forgot this last time. Oh, ambush! Shit! Fuck off. So yeah, the lighting effects and things like that looked a lot better. There was also like really cool particle effects. So when you were fighting this boss that we've now seen a few times, the Mirror Knight, there was like a storm going on, and there was all these cool like particle effects for the rain. Oh, I'm getting my ass handed to me here. It's because I'm trying to talk and fight at the same time, and I'm not good enough at the game to do that. So there were all these sort of cool like particle effects for the rain, and there was a lot of cool like lightning strikes and dynamic light effects going on. It just looked really, really gorgeous. That was the first thing I noticed. The difficulty, I can safely confirm, is still very much there. The whole demo was hard as fucking balls. The basic enemies were a lot harder for a start. So the first two you encountered were just like normal hollows or something. You know, I don't know what the law's going to be behind different things, but yeah, they look pretty much like normal hollows. But they don't get like stunned when you block their attacks. So in this game you can block, wait for them to attack, they will bounce off it, and then you've got plenty of time to screw them over after. In Dark Souls 2 they didn't, so they would attack, and if you were blocking they would just keep going through their combo with whatever attacks they wanted. So you couldn't just depend on turtling as much. I found I was very quickly having to back away, start using my rolls, start dodging a bit more intelligently, because it was very hard to just tank them the way you can in this game. The next interesting thing was that they seemed to put a bit of effort into making sure the enemies sort of work together quite well. So as I mentioned, there was this underground area where there was very little light, you had to have a torch to see by. And when you were in there, there were 3 enemies. Now one was this big turtle guy, we've seen him a few times now. So one was one of these big turtle guys, and then there were 2 hollows with him. And one was equipped with like a spear, and behind them, right at the back of the room, was a guy with a bow. So when you were trying to fight them, there was very much a sense of you having to be intelligent about it and try and, you can't just stand there hacking away at the big turtle guy, because then the bow guy can fight you. The spear one can sort of block your advance. So it feels like they're making the encounters a bit more tactical. Part of that as well was just throwing more enemies at you at once. So in Dark Souls, as you've just seen there, if you're slow and steady about it, you can very much pick off enemies one by one. You can control the aggro, as it were. Especially in like the early game, you can sort of determine how many enemies you want to fight, who you want to fight. Oh yeah, this Epic Namebro pointed this out. That mask looks a hell of a lot like the people we saw in the trailer for Dark Souls 2. So, is there something going on there? Who knows? I'm going to get to that in a minute, because I have a bit of a theory about Dark Souls 2. Hidden wall here. I've forgotten where it leads. I think there's more wheel skeletons and shit in here. Oh god, scary. So yeah, in Dark Souls 2 there was very much more sense that you'd walk into an area and just everything would aggro you straight away. So once you got out of this dark tunnel, there were 3 hollows immediately, and one had a bow and he was somewhere, and then there were 2 like hiding in a building. Oh, I need to take him down before he starts spinning. There we go. Annex key. Don't even know what that's for. Oh yeah, that's that place. Okay, now I know what that's for. So you immediately got out, and then you'd be gradually sort of find these 3 separate hollows picking you off, and there was no way to separate them out. You couldn't choose who you wanted to fight when. You just had to sort of take it as it was given to you. And then after that, 3 Black Phantoms versions of enemies that you'd fought a minute ago would start on you. God, that was close. All at the same time. So then you had these 3 Black Phantoms start on you. There was also a little secret area on top of a roof that not everyone who was at the demo bothered finding. And in this, on top of this roof, was a couple of cool items, but it was an ambush. So you'd go into it and then find that suddenly you were being attacked by... Oh god, how are the phalanxes back? I swear I killed them. Fuck all of y'all. Okay, yeah. So I want to get out of here. This is the annex, by the way. This is the annex key. So yeah, there was this hidden little area on top of a roof that you could climb up to, and most people just ran past the ladder. They didn't notice. But once you were on there, you were suddenly set upon by like 3 or 4 hollows at the same time. So this meshes with what I've seen as well from trailers and from developer interviews and everything about the game, is that they seem to want to bring the difficulty now not from just hard enemies that do a lot of damage, but from encounters with lots of enemies. Ow, fuck off. Get out. Oh shit. Crow. Oh no! I didn't realise that hole would kill me. Oh, you bastards. Oh, that's annoying. Damn it. Oh well, let's go recover. That shouldn't be too bad of a run. to get our stuff back. So yeah, there are these... There's much more of a sense of them just chucking enemies at you. This is from everything we've seen. Like, the boss room going to Mirror Knight as well was just full of these statues that came alive. And there was something like 10 or 12 enemies, and they were all hard as nails. So I think they're very much making it more about overwhelming the enemy, overwhelming the player. So you can't sort of take your time as much as you did in Dark Souls 1. And I like that, because it will be a fresh experience. It's a way to keep it challenging for Dark Souls veterans as well, I think. Oh, nearly got toxin. This has really good toxin defense. That's one good thing about this armor set. It's not great in most other respects, but it does have its benefits. So yeah, the difficulty very much still intact. Yeah, that was the real challenge. We were in this demo. The premise was we were trying to beat the Mirror Knight. We had 20 minutes, and if you beat him, you got a free T-shirt. I did not. And I think I can fairly say I was one of the better players in the room. But everyone struggled with this damn Mirror Knight. He was hard as balls. And the reasons for that were a few. So the first one was that he was very, like, aggressive. It's Dark Ember, by the way. Whoa, fuck you. Yeah, he was a lot more aggressive than most Dark Souls 1 bosses. He would just keep on his attack. There weren't as many obvious pauses where you could get your attacks in safely. Get out. And that meant you had to be a lot more tactical about it, because it was like, how do you, how do I go about beating this guy? If he's not going to give me an opportunity to attack. So there was more a sense of you reacting to him and you sort of blocking and taking these like little moments that he gave you, because he would just keep attacking if you let him. You very much had to not let him determine the speed of the fight. And you'll notice even from the way I'm talking about it, it felt like you were fighting a smarter enemy. They reacted more to what you did. The boss, he was a lot more sort of responsive. He also had like a soft enrage, so once you got him down to low health, he started getting really aggressive, and he was already like quite relentless, but then suddenly he would like add extra moves onto his combos, and he would just absolutely trounce you. And it caught a lot of people out, because you sort of get, you get into your rhythm and you think you know what the boss is going to do, and then suddenly he would just change up his entire pace. And it was unusual, because I don't think there were really any bosses in Dark Souls who did that as such. I mean, OrnSmough had their sort of similar idea to that, in that they got more powerful, but most bosses in Dark Souls sort of fight the same at the beginning as they do at the end. So again, I'm excited for that, because I feel like that's going to make the fights a lot more dynamic, because you're no longer just fighting the boss and going through the motions. There's a sense that they can change things up and get more aggressive. This is the armor set that Oswald of Karim wears, interestingly enough. And there's a lot of stuff in Ariamis that seems to relate to Velka, that like the goddess of sin. There's a lot of crows about, which is apparently her symbol, and there's a lot of stuff related to her partners and things. So interesting lore points to be had in Ariamis. No, I need to go in here, don't I? Yeah. Let's head up. More crow demons. Oh shit, don't jump me, don't jump me. Oh god. Yeah, he's dead. Maybe, I don't know. These things are a bit like harpies, so I tend to assume they're like women, but who knows, they could be men. So yeah, the game is still very hard. Oh, the Mirror Knight was just a fucking nightmare to fight, really. Yeah, So that's the difficulty covered. The next thing was like lore speculation that I have, because there are a few interesting things in the demo. Obviously they're being tight-lipped about it, they don't want to give the game away too early. But there is a lot of interesting stuff we can already start to glean. The first and most obvious one was that we're in a different place. Now they've already said this. I think one of the directors said something along the lines of you can think of Dark Souls as happening in a place called Earth. Dark Souls 2 is happening in a different place, so you're not still in the same sort of realm. Now that, combined with a few other things, to me is suggesting, and bear in mind speculation, only a theory, but I am starting to think that, oh god, I need to go repair my bloody spear. God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that now. I'm starting to... Fuck off. I'm starting to think that we're gonna be in Ariamis. And there's a few reasons that that seems to be the case. The first was that right from the start, there were a lot of trailers and things that suggested Ariamis as a location. So we had the bridge that the unidentified hero is crossing in one of the trailers. Looks very much like the bridge to Ariamis, and the place he's going to, the castle, looks a lot like Ariamis. Oh, fuck off. There's just a lot of things that scream like Ariamis, like aesthetically. That combined, the next thing is that the only realm in Dark Souls that isn't like the same, still part of like Lordran's world and that sort of area, is Ariamis. That's the only one I can think of that is its own place, separate to all the other like nations and all the other areas. Backstab, motherfucker. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go kill Priscilla now. And then I might do some summon, because I really need some more sunlight medals, and I'm still only on like 3 sunlight medals. I might go back to Anor Londo to get my summon. So yeah, there's also this map, and it says it's going to be in a different place. Now, the other lore speculation that I have regarded one of the enemies we saw, because basically there is an enemy guarding the room to the Mirror Knight. Oh, you dick. And he looked a hell of a lot like one of the bloathead mages from the DLC. So you know, well, some of you might not know, but in the DLC with all the Abyss enemies, there's these mage characters, and they have like these big bloated heads. You can even, I think, wear one yourself as a headgear item. So that's what they had going. And he also used spells that reminded me very much of like the Dark Abyss magic in this game. So he had like these very slow homing spells, and he had one that felt a bit more like a Dark Bead or something of that nature. Oh god, this guy's going to be a fucking nightmare to fight here. So that suggests to me the Abyss is going to be in the game still. It might not play as big a role as it does in Dark Souls 1, but it's still in there, because this guy just looked too Abyss-ish not to be related to that somehow. I've forgotten how fast this prick is. Oh god, just die. Get out, you dick. Did he drop anything? Yeah, he did. Cool, let's go get that. So, yeah. I'm pretty certain the Abyss is going to be involved in the game again. That, to me, also suggests this still might not be a I don't know. I really wanted this to be a sequel, Dark Souls 2, and they've done so many things to suggest that it's a prequel. But I figured they were just trolling. I reckon they were toying with us. But now, the Abyss is clearly in it. The dragons are clearly in it. I just don't know. I did think it was a sequel. I think I talked about this, but I'm not sure anymore. Let's go talk to Priscilla.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, Plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
So this is Priscilla. She's presumably half dragon. She's got a tail. Oh, look how fluffy it is. Yeah, we're going to try and cut that off. But look how fluffy waifu tail. She's got a tail. She's got some sort of scales on her neck or something. She's got a lot of like fur and fluff going on. So yeah, Priscilla's half dragon. Presumably the dad is Seath. We don't know who the mother is. Some people reckon it's Guinevere just because she's like big enough to have a kid with a dragon, but presumably a lot of the goddesses were, so this could be really anyone. Yeah, but we're gonna kill her. First of all, let's talk.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
But whatever, let's fight.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward?
Okay, now this is the scary bit about this fight. When I first started on Priscilla, I was like, oh yeah, I'm ready for anything, you know, there's nothing she can throw at me that's gonna scare me. And then she fucking goes invisible, and I was just like, what the fuck? Oh god, she's really hard. You can't tell where she's coming at you from as well, it's really difficult. She also does like a huge amount of bleed damage, so she can, yeah. She hits you twice, she'll fucking kill you. It's a nightmare. Oh god, I hate this fight so much. Where are you, Prissy? There she is. Oh, and get away before she hits again. There she is. Ha, got you now. Give me your tail, bitch. Oh, get back here. You miserable cow. Right, she's there. She's somewhere over here. Or wherever. Don't know. Where are you? Can't see footsteps and that scares me. Oh, I really want to get a fucking tail, but I couldn't. Ow! Motherfucker. So yeah, the way to do this fight is just like bait out the attack. Ah, god damn it, don't get hit by the freaking attack as you bait it out. And then once you've baited it out, you can sort of try and figure out where she's standing. Hit her a few times, she becomes visible. Can't see her, that's worrying. There you are. Oh, you bitch. Fuck off. Oh, where are you? Come on, Priscilla. Oh, I didn't see it. Fuck. Yes, got it. Cool. Cut off her tail. Ow. Oh, shit. Don't know what that was that she just did. Priscilla.
What's
I wanted your soul, you miserable cow. Oh god, I really don't like Priscilla. And this is where you get Jeremiah's gear. Thank you very much for that. And now let's get the fuck out of Ariamis. Yay! There we go. Crossbreed Priscilla, done. Done and dusted. I love how you just take her word that jumping off this fucking plank will take you back and not just kill you. You have no reason to trust this thing. We get a homeward bone for doing that. I think using it will just return us to Ariamis though. Oh god, now I have to get past all the fucking guardians again. Let's just run away because I don't want to lose any health. Have I got humanities on me as well? Yeah, I've got some humanities, I can heal. Cool, cool. This guy's got Solaire involved as well. Oh, got a phantom. Let's kill the fucker. I hate Dark Wraith, so I'm going to be as cheap as I dare. Fuck you. Dickhead. This is how I roll in PvP. I'm a ganking motherfucker. Come on, mate. S this up. Let's get involved. Yep. Yep. Man, I did this solo. I did this the hard way. You just step back, relax. I'll just take this fight. Let's go, motherfuckers. Whoa. Fucking Ornstein going mental. Okay, right, I'm gonna take Smough. Oh god, he did the long shovel. That's pretty much unavoidable. Jesus. Fucking proper humanity here. Come on, Smough, you dick. There we go. They've got Ornstein down, now it's just Super Smough to deal with. If you look here, Ornstein's hand is twitching just a little bit, and then bam. So Ornstein was actually still alive, Smough just kills him. He is a cold bastard. You can also hear him laughing if you listen closely during the fight. Including when, if you kill Smough first, you can still hear his laugh. When Ornstein absorbs his soul. Ow, that was poor by me. Let's heal up a bit. Lightning spear time. Dick. Oh shit, he's coming for me. Come on, motherfucker. Let's go. Ow. Caught by the shovel run. Estus, mate. Estus up. He's down. Cool, cool. Good work. Praise the sun, everybody.